Alrighty guys, so I'm going to do another example. Here is our second example, example 2. Now, what's really awesome about just using the quadratic formula is because it's a formula, you can just plop numbers wherever they go and you can just make up any quadratic formula you want for practice. So this is how it goes. Here's our example. I mean, whatever, g of x equals, let's think of some good numbers. Let's say negative 3x squared. Negative 3 means it's opening up. No, opening down, right? Minus 5x. I always use the same numbers. Plus 10. Yeah? Cool. Let's use our quadratic formula. There it is right there. Opposite of b over 2a plus or minus square root of b squared. Cool. So I just need to label, this helps me, a, b, and c. So I look, and my a is here, which is negative 3. My b is here, which is negative 5. And my c is this constant, which is a positive 10 in this case. Okay. Why does that always happen? Okay, so here we go. X equals opposite of b. Now, negative is a positive, so this is a positive 5 over 2 times negative 3, plus or minus the square root of b squared. I'm going to use parentheses here so I don't get confused. Minus 4 times, my a is a negative 3, times a c is a positive 10. And that is all over 2 times a, which is negative 3. So x is equal to 5 over what? Negative 6 plus or minus the square root. Negative 5 times negative 5 is a positive 25. I have, let's highlight this. I have one negative and another negative, which means it's going to be positive. Stop. So I have plus 4 times 3 is 12 times 10. I add a 0 is 120. All over negative 6. What's also interesting and good to note is that your denominators here will always be the same. It's just that when we simplify, some of them might simplify easier than others. Okay? So we have x is equal to negative 5 over 6 plus or minus the square root. 25 plus 120, 145 over negative 6. And this is equal to negative 5/6 plus or minus. Now, I'm going to simplify 145, the square root of 145. I need to start thinking, what square numbers, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, what, 64, 81, are any of these factors of 145? Obviously 1. 4? Nope. 9. I don't think so. Let's check. 145 divided by 9. Nope, that's not right. 145 divided by 16. Nope. 145 divided by, what's after 16? 25? Oh, no. 145 divided by, what's after 25? 36? 145 divided by 49. 145 divided by 64. 145 divided by 81. And you know what? It's definitely not divisible by 100, and it's definitely not divisible by 144. So actually, this is like the most simplified it can be, which is kind of crazy. So we're just going to leave it as the square root. Whoops, go back. Pen. The square root of 145 over 6. And then negative is considered in there. There we go.